one derby and they're flipping.
Go on, son.
They're
Go on.
flipping heaven and earth because they think.
Oh, he's going
Because
fishing.
they-
Go on, son. Go on. He's going fishing. Has he caught anything?
When's the last time you saw this? When they were under Mourinho? All right, and they got a big one, right?
Boys, I got a big one.
Welcome back to the couch, the one and only couch, Ajibeh's couch. I'm here with the boys. They're both smiling. They both got the win this weekend. They're both in paradise right now.
Happy days.
I'm not happy, cuz. I'm upset, bro.
Happy
I'm
days.
upset, cuz. I forgot what it feels like to get 3 points.
Hey, man. Yeah, it happens to the best of us.
We got the boy Arnie,
Hello.
Chelsea supporter,
That's the word.
introducing the panel once again with this new little format we're doing. Mr. TK here in a gorgeous jersey. We're gonna get into why you're wearing that right now, not a United jersey right now. And you got me as well. Mems is behind the scenes back once again. How are you, Mems?
I'm not here.
Neither was he on Saturday
Neither was he on Saturday.
Couldn't handle the
So
smoke.
just for context.
No, he couldn't handle the hate. He
Yeah.
realised that they were going to lose.
Or
he just
smoke
knew
with
it.
us.
Go ahead. I'm not going to talk.
Yeah, he
You're
just knew
done.
that they were going to lose. That's why he didn't come here.
Talk for me.
Yeah. Listen,
I got nothing to say.
I tried to be
I don't
as-
know, but you came here with.
If I speak, I'll be in big trouble.
Listen, I tried to be as the biggest Manchester United hater as I could be. Ask TK on Saturday. I was yelling at Haaland. I was yelling at all these players.
Who?
Yeah, we're gonna get into the disappearance of Mr. Erling
12
Haaland.
touch Haaland. Pocketed by Luke Shaw.
12, how much? How many touches?
I don't even know. I'm just
12
talking
touches is
shit.
pretty good for Haaland, bro. But no goals can.
The guys try and play number 8. Go up top and do nothing, brother.
That was bad,
I
bro.
think 12 is actually giving him credit, man. Like
That's
don't
what I
think-
said.
I think it's less.
Well, they're all next to his centre backs anyway.
Yeah, man.
Mems,
It looks so shorter than
Do you want to
him,
explain
too.
what happened? Do you want to explain? The boys want to know. Zach wants to know. The people want to know. City supporter didn't rock up on Saturday for the derby. Look, I get it, right? I get it. I know how it feels. But that just can't happen again, man. We gotta have you here, bro.
Listen.
It doesn't matter what you think.
No, honestly, from your perspective, right? You watched the game. I'll assume you watched the
You
game.
watched the game 2 days late, bro.
2
What do
days
you mean?
later, it doesn't matter. Okay, give an excuse. But what do you think went wrong?
First of all, we have lost our attacking touch. De Bruyne needs to get dropped.
Ooh.
And I'm saying
Sip
that.
the water.
Someone kept saying Belgian fraud, but continue.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that was me.
Yeah,
Okay.
And
Let's go.
It's come to a point where I think he needs to get dropped, not because, well, first of all, because he's playing shit. Not because he is shit, he's been playing shit. And sometimes when people go into these bad slumps, you need to take them off the field.
Reality check.
Reality check them. We have the means to replace De Bruyne in that team. We've done it without De Bruyne many, many times before. Obviously, we miss that flair, that someone that can make something out of nothing, like he showed you for that first Grealish goal. But I think the problem starts there. I think De Bruyne needs to get dropped and we need to rework that midfield without him for a few weeks. And Nathan Ake shouldn't wear another City shirt again.
Wow. Yeah, you've been coming at Nathan Ake for a while now, bro.
Because he doesn't.
I never really rated him, to
He
be
doesn't
honest.
give me the comfortability and the reliability that I get when it's Diaz and Stones.
Oh,
Or
Diaz is
and-
still injured, that
Diaz
hamstring?
is- Diaz is
Yeah,
injured.
well, I don't know, but that
Your perspective?
Manchester derby, boys all here.
Oh, and by the way, the first goal for United.
What a goal.
Well, we'll get in.
Goal of the season.
I just want to
What
mention.
a goal. Goal
I
of
just
the
want to
season.
mention that they scored that goal 2 minutes later. Used that momentum to score the second goal.
Goal of the season.
Okay.
Listen,
How do you? Okay, if that happens to
Bruv.
you, how do you
Bruv.
not feel hard done by?
3 points.
listen.
It's alright.
Okay. When I looked at when the goal was scored, I was like, I don't know.
I was calling offside.
Yeah.
From me,
No,
him,
listen.
we'll
Yeah,
call it
we'll call it
offside,
offside. Yeah,
trust
well, so
but
all the boys were here.
him, They're already here.
Oh,
They're already here. Hey, that's where they were at.
no, listen. So the boys all came over before we get into it. They had Arnie, TK, you had your couch debut. Watched the game here. We had a big laugh, bro. Mems didn't come for some obvious reasons. We don't want to get into it.
Just an FYI, everyone on the couch hated me and Zach that day.
Yeah.
I
didn't.
I
I
could
was
see,
on-
I could feel the stares.
You're
I
lucky I
was
wasn't
alright.
there.
No,
I
no,
remember-
I was alright.
I got up, right? I was sitting here by the end of it.
Yeah,
I
Arnie was
I
sitting
in
here,
between them, and anything Bro, I caught like 8 punches, bro. I was like, all right, you know what? Yeah. I was like, you know what, bro? For
Alright,
my
so-
safety and health, I'm gonna maybe just sit here.
So Zach and TK finally met, and Arnie, all the boys, everyone met finally. The family's coming together. First game we watched it, Manchester Derby. United win 2-0. 2-1, yeah? 2-1, right? I fucking forgot already. I'm too busy getting pumped by that 3-0. The boys had a good time.
Thank you.
For me, no worries, bro. He's always welcome.
Look, we should do that more often.
Yeah, it'll happen,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
It's just the games sometimes are too late. And
I learned my
I
lesson,
don't really
bruv.
care.
I learned my lesson, bruv.
He's like, we should do that. I'm like, bro, what?
you should do that more often. We're here, bro.
No, it's cool. It's cool.
Nah. But yeah, from the start to the end of that game, I said that City didn't deserve to win that game. In all honesty, they didn't deserve to win. Even after that goal, I thought we're gonna see that first half was a shambles, bro.
Preach.
I was yelling. You were here. I was yelling, De Bruyne, get De Bruyne off. Then he comes up with a nice assist to Grealish, who Pep made us up with. Look, United deserve that 3 points.
No, they didn't.
Yeah. Okay, listen, I'm having my take, bro. Let me have my take.
Fuck your
I hate Manchester
One,
United.
one shot on target.
Listen, I hate
Just
Manchester.
one. Just one.
I hate Manchester
One shot on
United.
target.
But if you're gonna want to win, if you're gonna win the league, all right, I don't even know how to talk anymore.
Whoa.
You can't drop performances like that.
It's a City. I was gonna
Well,
say,
no, I'm not talking about you.
Yeah,
No.
so whoa.
You should have had 2 in the first half. You said
Yeah.
that yourself. So,
Yeah.
but I don't think City deserve to win. I don't know. It's actually very, very worrying for City. Wallah, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. To see him play like that was weird, bro. I get it, Old Trafford. I get a big game, big atmosphere, but bro, it was so weird. Remember what I told you when they conceded in the 70th minute? What happens to them?
We lose.
In like that period of the game when you concede, I don't think they have the personality and the mentality to be like, fucking let's go, let's. And on top of that, yeah, Old Trafford.
As Rashi would say.
But Rashford's flying.
I wish he was on camera today. As Rashi would say,
Yeah, bro.
you control the mind, you control everything.
Bro, listen.
As Danny Welbeck would say, you control the mind, you control everything.
What a goal, huh? What
Yeah.
a fucking big drip goal. I was actually like,
Hey, I want to start cooking now.
let's go.
Let's go.
Cook, bro, cook.
So,
It's
for
fine.
reference, why am I wearing an Ajax jersey today? First and foremost, thank you, Ajax. You gave us a brilliant man manager. So I thought to pay respect.
After- gave him. He's
After
chasing.
7 good games, look how they're talking, bro. Look how
I-
they're
I-
talking.
I'm staying quiet.
It's 10 in a row, sir.
Is it 10 in a row? All right,
Yeah.
10 good games. Look how they're talking.
I'm
oh
staying quiet.
my
I'm
God,
staying
you guys
quiet.
are unbearable. You guys are so unbearable.
Go on.
10 good games. They won one derby and they're flipping, they're flipping heaven and earth because they think.
He's going
Because
fishing.
they-
Go on, son, go on. He's going fishing. Has he caught anything?
When's the last time you saw this? When they were under Mourinho? All right, and they won
got a
that
big one!
right?
Boys, I got a big one!
Listen, I'm gonna be quiet.
I do my talking in May.
Listen, for me, I don't do talking at all. Right? I might drop a little here and there. Right? I might a little, yeah. But I'm never cocky, right? I'm never cocky. I'm always humble, right?
Look at this United fan.
No, one sec. Let him be. Let him be, bro. Let him be, cuz. Let him have a good time. Listen, I'm happy for the boys. Listen, I'm happy for the boys.
And
Good win.
fuck you, Zach Hauscher, too.
Oh,
As I was saying.
Zach.
Thank you, Ajax. It's also a black kit because we all know when we go to funerals and we mourn people,
Oh.
we wear black. So, Mems,
Fuck, we're all in black today.
we're mourning you. This was all coordinated.
I'm not mourning anyone. I was the biggest City supporter
This
on
was all
Saturday night.
coordinated. And finally, Amsterdam is known for its cafes and its culture. Just want to let you know, its expressions would say, we put these boys in a spliff. We put them in a spliff.
That was a good one.
Ajax.
That was a good one.
Amsterdam.
Let him cook.
Thank you so much.
Hey, Bombakla, roll a split.
Your ass clouds.
All right, so Liverpool lost 3-0.
Hey, 1 sec now.
I've got
What do you
nothing
think
to
of the
say.
game, bro?
I've
What
got
do you think of the
nothing
game?
enough to say.
Honestly, I kind of agree with what he had said early on. The boys in City don't know how. They don't have leadership on the field that can actually uplift them. To say, all right, boys, we're 1-0 down. Let's try and lift. Let's go up. Let's try do everything else in our power to try and get a goal. Man, when they conceded that first goal, they were rattled.
Yeah,
Yeah, but like, look at the circumstances to why we were rattled.
Understandably, it's at Old Trafford. But then again, did you see what Rashford was doing when they scored that first goal? Did you see that energy that he had? Why didn't City do that? If personally ask, you guys are champions.
That's why Champions League is so
You know,
far.
like you guys are champions. As champions, wouldn't you then stamp your authority and say, "All right, boys, let's show them why we've won 4 in a row, whatever it is, 3 in a row." You know what I mean?
2 in a row.
You're 2 in a row. You know, you guys
4 out of
just
3.
literally went,
3 out of 4.
just did that. Literally what Chelsea do. Literally did what Chelsea does. I thought I was watching Chelsea for a second, and then not only that, KDB, like I love you, my bro, but yay.
Oh, that was so bad.
I think you've had.
As I've been consistently saying, don't put him in no-go conversation.
No. You can't write him off for
whoa,
4 bad
whoa.
games.
Hey,
What did I say after
Talking
the
to him.
Everton? What did I say
I'm
after
talking
the
to
no
him.
no? What did I say after the Everton game?
Whoa.
If you can't pick your troops up at Everton
Whoa.
at home,
Whoa.
you can't pick your troops up,
Anywhere else?
brother. Do not put him in the GOAT conversations because I know Stevie G will be running around kicking people. I know Lampard will be putting his team on his back. I know Paul Scholes, Roy
Scholesy,
Keane,
yep.
Wayne Rooney.
Yep.
Who else do you want to
on.
name from
Giggsy
Giggsy?
even. Come on.
brother.
I love you, but
Nicky
Dirk
Barnes,
Kuyt.
Paul Ince. I know
even
those
Dirk
boys will
Kuyt,
pick them
brother.
up.
bro, I love Kevin De Bruyne. I like. There's no player that I'd rather watch in his peak than Kevin De Bruyne. In the
People
Premier
think
League.
I'm a De Bruyne head. I'm
No,
not.
no,
a-
you're not- you're not
I'm
a
not a
hater.
De
I'm
Bruyne
not a
header.
hater
Let me
either.
clear
Here's
that
your
up.
flowers, brother.
Let me
You're
clear that up.
amazing.
I am not a De Bruyne header. I
Absolute
think he's the
tactician.
best midfielder in the Premier League, and that's no one fucking even comes close to what that
No,
boy can do.
definitely not.
But I've always said when it comes to GOAT conversations, it's about what you can do on the pitch when the back's against the wall, and you need to do something, bro. I said that after Belgium and the whole kerfuffle, and you said, "Nah, bro, Lukaku, let him down."
Nah,
this,
nah,
that.
that-
I was all right. I'll get off his back. And then I said, "Come here." And then after the Everton draw, I said, "Boys, what's going on?" De Bruyne didn't pick up his troops. Now you're telling me he's got to be dropped because I don't remember the last time Ferguson had to drop fucking what's his name?
You know
Of
Paul
course you
what's-
don't remember.
you know
You,
what's
weren't old
worse?
enough to be there.
No, bro, they had to bring back Scholesy, bro.
You
The
know
guy
what-
had
came out of
bring back
retirement and wanted to leave.
You know what's worse?
He was 36.
Wait till De Bruyne gets to that age.
He was
Yeah,
36.
you know what's worse? You know what's worse? The biggest reason for me is he plays with world class players. Every single position on that pitch is a monster.
Scholes didn't play with World Cup.
One second, I'm not even talking about that.
Gerrard played with plumbers,
Gerrard,
bro.
Lampard played with good. Everyone has that time where they play with good players, right? It's about when you're not playing with good players, what you do, right? And he does it like that. For him to have Bernardo Silva, Rodri, who I think still the best demon in the league, him and Casemiro, Cancelo, big drip players, bro, and the best coach in the world, bro.
But they're
that
all-
only wants to play your style of football.
They're all in a slump. Like what
I
can
get
say?
it. I know that.
Yeah,
but bro, this is when
if you're all
heroes
in a
are born.
slump, that's what we're saying. If you're all in a slump, you're not gonna get out of the slump if you're all sulked together
listen,
and you're all just sing kumbaya. It's not going well. You're not gonna get out of there.
No, but
You're
listen,
not gonna
TK,
get out of there.
TK,
That's what we're trying to say.
TK, even if they lost and he played well, we won't be talking shit about him.
100%.
Because it's not everything's not a one man. It's not a one man team. Everyone
Guaranteed.
has to do their part. All right.
Bro.
Same as Lukaku in the game should have scored the goals that De Bruyne was starting with.
Guaranteed.
But I just it's very like often that you see De Bruyne doesn't rise.
He played terrible against Liverpool.
It's body
he played
language as
terrible
well, but-
against United.
The body language of the whole team was actually so
Everton,
bad.
terrible.
Brentford. Not happy, and I think he needs to get dropped.
Yeah, like
Yeah, it's only right.
He's not the only one. And just to be fair, Foden was anonymous. Haaland was anonymous.
Yeah.
Mahrez was
Pep-
trying,
Pep-
but Mahrez got doubled up on, right?
Can I also,
The back, I'm not going to criticize the defense. I think the defense was okay. Cancelo, every time he looked on the ball, and Walker, they look like your biggest threats going forward.
Literally.
Because you had to play out wide because the middle was too packed up. Like, if we're going to look at the game. Yeah, that's all I want to say.
Actually, credit to Walker and Grealish. They're the only players who still kind of, try
Grealish
something.
was anonymous, bro. He
No,
scored
no,
the
no,
goal.
no. When
He
he
scored the
came-
goal.
No,
and
no,
that
no,
was-
Grealish.
bro, Grealish
No, one
actually
sec, one sec.
kept
Grealish took the
trying,
ball
bro.
and carried and tried
He
to do
actually
things.
tried to do something. He had that. He didn't slump up.
I'm glad he scored.
He didn't walk around like that when things weren't going.
I
their
got
way.
a
He had his
question. I
head
got a
up.
question for everyone. Is this a decline for City now? Do you see them just dropping off?
No, because I
Yeah,
think
so
that's
Liverpool.
reactionary if we say they're dropping off.
No, I'm not even saying
No,
as a
no, no.
reactionary,
I'm
but
gonna
we've
tell
seen
my-
we've
I'm
seen a few results now.
But I'm going to take my United goggles off. And every time I
Oh.
talk...
It's not a goggles, it's a fucking hazmat suit, bro. Go on.
Every time I talk about Arsenal not winning the league, blah, 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 and I say they're the benchmark, right? I always say, Arsenal haven't had adversity this season and they haven't gone through form. I'm a big believer in you can't be perfect for a 38-game season. Or,
No way.
Or in City's case, usually typically 55 games to 60 games a season. You can't. It's if you're impossible for that many games, would have a lot more quadruple winners in the Prem.
100%.
Someone would have won a quadruple, someone else would have won a treble, right? So I think every team will go through a bad patch, and it's inevitable. I think our bad patch was at the start of the season, and if Casemiro got injured, for example, our bad patch would come. I would not be surprised if our form went off the cliff.
100%.
If Casemiro got injured. With City, I think they're just going through a bad patch, right? The same as why I say it's too early in the season to start making predictions, calling this, calling that. I know Arsenal, what, 8 points?
8.
Clear?
They were 7. Now it's 8.
Yeah, 8,
Yeah.
right? That's a huge amount to be up. But again, this is what I say.
I know, like,
They are going to have a bad. I would not be surprised if they have a bad patch of football. When I say a bad patch of football, I'm not talking you lose 5 games in a row. I'm talking maybe 2 or 3 games. You draw here, you lose here, you draw again, then back you bang into form. I think with City, it's a bit too reactionary to say they've fallen off a cliff.
It's fair.
We've seen
Like,
it before where they
with-
have a bad.
And what the thing with City is, if we took Arsenal out of the equation, they haven't had a bad start to the season.
They haven't.
This is what
everything has
the
been
second
perfect
or
for
third
Arsenal.
loss of the season.
Third.
You've won 12 games,
Yeah.
and I think you've drawn 1 or 2.
Yeah.
It's not that bad. It's just Arsenal have won 15 games,
Yeah.
lost 1. I don't even think Arsenal.
Yeah, but what
I
I'm
don't think
saying
they've
is,
drawn. Have they drawn? I'm not even sure.
what I'm
I
saying
can't
in the
remember.
context of this season, losing a game, and I know it's 8 points. I know it's still early, but do you think? I don't know why I got that vibe on that game that they just didn't know what to do anymore.
And you're going to have those games.
Of course, definitely, 100%.
Yeah, have those
But I don't know if you want to win a Premier League. I think it's one of the other for them this year.
Speaking of not knowing
Champions
what
League.
to do anymore,
Yeah, that's hey.
no,
Liverpool.
but wait. But also, I think that your coach, man, he had Pep's number.
Bro,
He's blocked the space, bro. Like, they had no
Yeah,
idea
everyone's got Pep's number this season.
what to do, bro.
Everyone's got Pep's number, but
And big shout out to Fred and Wan Bissaka,
Yeah,
bro.
bro, they played well.
That
Wan
first
Bissaka.
goal.
They played well, bro. That United team right now is flowing on confidence.
Oh my!
And you know what happens when you get a good manager that comes in, puts some rules in, discipline. Listen, boys, I didn't care about Cristiano Ronaldo,
Yeah,
right? I don't
100%.
care.
That was probably the
Go.
biggest
Yeah, all right, bro.
chess
Go.
play ever.
And then, like Zach would say, Ronaldo wins Player of the Season for
It's
United.
not
this year.
even just the chest.
I'm not even saying Ronaldo. I'm not even saying Ronaldo.
No, not even. Bro.
Everybody
But
made that comment. Yeah,
touching
believe
base
me.
on what you said, like it's just the players know they're not. Ronaldo's gone. They know all of them are like they're not irreplaceable. If this bloke's gonna get rid of Ronnie, or Ronnie's gonna go do his madness, or if he's gonna bench Ronnie, what's he gonna do to me if my name's Luke Shaw and I'm not playing?
And
well?
it came with Rashford. He's the most important player in that
I think
team.
Maguire was the benchmark for what he was.
Yeah,
gonna do.
Maguire was also the benchmark, but I'm saying him and Ronnie, the 2 biggest figures in the team last season. In terms of any time there was conflict, it was always Maguire versus Ronaldo,
Yeah.
blah, 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 blah. They've been taken out of the team, right? Rashid, for example, and was late. He got dropped. Came on after 45, scored us the game-winning goal, right? When things start clicking and you're listening to the rules, you hear that analogy of players will run through a brick wall. for a
Especially
coach.
results, bro.
It's the results that get you. So at the start, maybe the players weren't buying into what the manager was doing, but when you start winning, what comes is not only do you start getting recognition from your fans, which is the biggest thing, because no footballer wants to go home and be like, fuck, if I open up Instagram or Twitter,
Yeah.
Oh no, that's the last thing, man.
And look, I know
Bruno
some of these
Fernandes definitely opened up Twitter.
and I know some of these footballers aren't really they get PR teams to manage their socials, blah blah blah.
They're
But
humans,
that's
bro.
always in the back of your head, like what sort of slander am I copying? What articles coming out for me? If you're winning games, it's just you're seeing good things come out about you.
It's confidence boosting.
You know?
100%. You walk around with your head up for sure.
So I think just biggest credit goes to the manager for us, man.
Oh,
Like
lovely
it's,
stuff, man.
like this guy is just. I don't know. I want to know what's cooking up in that head because there's just something going on in that head. But yeah.
And I like how he's well poised on the sidelines as compared to my boy Arteta, bro. You need to calm down.
We'll get into that anyway.
Fuck, man.
Let's get into the shambles now.
Okay.
which
You
side
want
are we
to kick it off, Mems? We're both gonna.
Liverpool 3, Brighton 0. Oh, sorry, other way around. Brighton 3.
We're so used to saying that. That's the issue.
Not really.
Yeah.
We never cook Brighton. Brighton are a good team now. Listen.
I think you're gonna have the same rating you do every. Listen, please, FSG
Nah.
midfielder.
Okay. Relax, Mr. Champions League, right? Calm down. Calm down, yeah?
Mem, hey, take it easy on
Keita,
Mems.
Elliot.
Hey, no, take it easy on Mems.
I'm easy.
Like seriously, bro, it
He's in a
hurts.
vulnerable
I know.
spot.
He's-
I'm hurt right now too, bro.
His second team is struggling and in the mud. His first team
Hey,
is struggling and in the
my
mud.
first team.
Let him be.
My
okay?
first team is now Newcastle, and no, they're
I'm
not
with you,
struggling
bro.
in the mud. I got my Almiron jersey in a size XL. It's coming next week.
Bro, listen. Liverpool,
Miggy.
shambolic once again. there's not much I can say. Brighton fully deserved. Brighton played like prime Barcelona. Like honestly,
Wow.
you watched the TK, you watched the game.
Yeah, I
Arnie?
watched
But
the
I'll
game.
be honest with you. I watched the first 10 minutes, right, and I was falling asleep halfway through.
Yeah, that's
then
fine.
When I watched, they had this one play where they started from the back. and then
Sexy.
Trent cleared it off the line. I was like, oh, Trent. Oh, look at
Yeah,
you.
you know what's fucked?
Defensive.
When Trent's your best defensive player, you know,
And I was like, what was that? Like, they were walking through you, man.
And I'm not gonna blame Van Dijk's injury because we've been conceding goals all year.
Take responsibility.
I think, yeah, 100%, definitely. But Matip was shocking.
That was Kanate.
Kanate was good actually. He was. I don't. What do you think? I think there was some shaky moments for him, but he was the best defender for us.
Honestly, I just felt like it was following the vibes of the team, which is it happens.
It happens, bro.
sometimes, yeah.
And I say this again, bro. You want good defense, you need a good midfield.
Yeah.
There was a one play where I think they scored off it. Yeah, they scored off it. Where Matip gave the ball to Henderson, and it was just like Henderson didn't even get there. It was like, and who do you blame? You blame Henderson. You blame Matip. I just blame the whole vibe of the team right now is just nowhere.
I heard Ox had a shocker.
Yeah, you can't even blame attackers, bro. Like Salah had a shocker, but like
No,
you can't blame them when all they're trying to do is fucking one long
Drop
ball and
back.
try to score.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Because you're gonna have shockers if you play like that. But nothing got to do with nothing what we're used to seeing from a Liverpool team. Probably the worst game I've ever watched. Back to basics.
Speak for yourself.
What?
Worst game you've ever watched?
Listen, we have to go back to basics. I think whoever says Klopp out is just.
Yeah, I've been reading stuff like that.
Yeah,
I've been reading
it's
that
like
too.
Have you
it's,
seen? They're like he's clueless.
I think it's rival fans, bro. I don't even think it's actual Liverpool fans because
account.
if you're a proper Liverpool fan, you know that Klopp is the only
Why
bloke that's
would
gonna
you-
save you from
yeah,
this whole
man.
slump.
We're talking straight into
the London derby.
the North London derby.
North London derby.
Apologies, the video keeps cutting, guys. We do try to get everything in one take, but sometimes technology does not allow us.
JB Hi-Fi, saw your shit out, bro.
no shout out for you.
Yeah, nothing. Yeah, we already shouted them
Yeah.
out by saying their name.
Yeah, hard.
Yeah, we're saying sort your shit out.
All right, let's get into the London derby.
Okay, from what I saw, Ramsdale just had a blinder and Spurs couldn't do anything about it. Like,
Spurs are disgusting, bro.
they didn't play disgusting, bro. They had chances.
Second half, yeah. The
Yeah,
first half was
they had
shambolic.
plenty of chances and Ramsdale just shut them up.
Also, man, I think it's time for me to accept and concede that it is quite possible that the Gunners might win the league this season. You know, I've been
Don't
talking.
say it.
No,
I know, man. Come on.
No.
Arnie,
I've been
man.
talking crazy this whole season, man. But I think it's time for me to accept that there could be a
No.
slight chance
No.
that it could go their way. And if it does, well done. Honestly, like for you guys to do what you guys have done compared to what you guys did last season, couldn't even make the Champions
Do you know what this is
League.
the equivalent of? This is the equivalent of the commentators writing
Man.
Leon Edwards' obituary.
No,
in the
like
last 10
honestly,
seconds
man,
of
like
the season.
I'm their biggest hater.
Hey,
Like, I pray every night. Hey, you know
It's
what I
still
mean?
too early, man.
But it could happen. Like it's potential. It could,
Uh,
they're in the
uh,
race.
Look,
Yeah,
listen,
definitely.
league-wise, it's not Christmas yet. League-wise, because we had that month off.
So what? 2 weeks? We're 2 weeks away from talking.
2 weeks away from the Christmas period of the season.
The busy period.
So it's not ending when I think it's going to end. It's not.
No,
ending
no,
in July.
they're
the
going to
same
play those
time.
games in between. It's going to end at the same time.
It's big
But
games, bro.
in terms of games played, we're not at Christmas yet.
I think if this was a normal season.
hold on.
If this was a normal season, would be like at the end of November with the number of games we've played.
Oh, okay.
So there's still what,
Fuck
20
him. Yeah. Let's go. Fuck him. That's what I'm saying, bro. Fuck him.
I'm going to edit that one's mum.
Fuck him. Let's go, bro.
What do we got? 18? Oh, we got
Let's
18. Anyway,
go, blood.
anyway,
Let's go.
Arsenal.
City, come on. Hey, United, you're in the race. Let's go. Get
no,
your
we're
shit
not.
together.
No,
9 points,
no,
bro.
no.
You are.
Bro,
No, no.
if you could tell, bro, there could be a day away from winning the league until you tell you, no, not yet. No. Until
No. If we're a day away,
Nah, you won't be talking
I'll
crazy.
build
hey,
some madness. I'll
al-
build
also-
some madness.
We'd
also-
be in Manchester.
Also, bro, after your shenanigans on the weekend, I do not want to be next to you when you guys win the league
Never.
or win anything.
Never.
I don't want to be anywhere near you.
They're so vain.
No.
What did I do?
He's so calm now, blood.
Oh,
you should
yeah.
have seen him
It's
in the
normal.
moment. Wow!
You know how to explain that?
Remember when Goku turned Super Saiyan 2? Yeah, that's that aura he has.
That's euphoria. It's just pure
Bro, it was
euphoria.
I was running on adrenaline, bro. I got home. I couldn't sleep.
I couldn't imagine him and Zach
This
as
guy
well.
watched Liverpool, bro. He actually watched
I
them.
needed to do something to help my mind slow down.
Fuck, you would have had the best night of your
And I
life.
also realised how many United fans I have on my team. But sorry, I'm sidetracking the boys. Sorry, lads.
There's a lot of
North
United fans
London,
coming
bro.
out of the claws now,
No,
bro.
I knew them, but I just forgot because
Yeah.
they were having terrible seasons.
No, I never
They
knew
all
these
kept-
ones.
That's what happens. They
I knew them when
disappear,
Ronaldo signed.
and when they win, they repost the United post on their story. Yay!
Hey,
With love. With love.
No, you're allowed.
No,
Do you know what? Me last season, it got to about November. I just stopped posting.
You just
Oh,
unfollowed Man United pages.
no, bro. I unfollowed the Man United
Did
page.
you actually?
Oh, bro, I was so angry,
You
bro.
couldn't see it anymore.
No, not that, bro.
what?
I was so angry because like we'd be
Chelsea,
losing,
pieces of
bro.
shit. No,
Are you unfollowing?
No.
Yeah,
I'll give you context for why I
Mason
unfollowed the
Mount,
page.
haven't
Right?
Turn the
told
phone.
you.
What's the page called? Roman Abramovich or something? The fan page? Oh, he's actually doing it.
Hey, it's broken up.
No, Arnold. I'll give you context why I unfollowed United. The reason I unfollowed United is because like we'd lose a game. That's okay. I can see like the results in the score, right? But then like a day later, the fucking
Admin
flood the Insta with like 4 pages of the boys playing keepy ups at training. And it was starting to grind my gears. I'm like, we just fucking lost.
They have
and,
to, but
and
all
all
the
the
actual United page or the fan page?
the actual United page,
United
right?
page, yeah.
Right? Or like it'd be a 1-1 draw, and then they'll replay the same goal we scored like 3 or 4 times everywhere. It was grinding my gears. I was like,
I was unfollowed
I was like, bro, you're pissing me off. I was like, we're in a slump. You should just be You should not be posting nothing. We're losing. We're losing.
Be quiet.
And you're sending me photos of Rashi and McTominay hugging and training. I was like, I don't want to see that shit. I
Sancho was burning you.
Not even Sancho wasn't burning me because Sancho like last December had a perch where like 4 good games.
It was good.
They were like, all right, you know, he's doing all right. But everyone else is cooking me, bro. And then like, it was just pissing me off. So I had to unfollow him. I was like, for my own, I was like, for my
reliving
own,
his trauma.
Yeah,
I
really
was like, for
trauma,
my own
baby.
health, I gotta stop, bro. I gotta stop following this page. And I haven't refollowed them back yet because now, if I hated that when we're losing,
Imagine the winning
I
side.
can't imagine how many times a Bruno Pert goal's been reposted, how many times Rashford celebrating our star boy, this, that. Oh, and then the one that used to piss me off the most, Maguire have a stinker game. And then this is going to sound like really disrespectful what I'm going to say, but Maguire would drop a stinker and then like he'd go do charity work like tomorrow. And then the next
They'll
10
repost
posts, the next 10 posts are about Maguire doing charity work. I'm like, my brother, I'm happy that he's doing charity work.
But I don't care.
But I don't care. The guys, we've just conceded like 5.
Remember the Russian comments over the weekend?
What did I say
You know
about
what's the
Rashford?
best? You know what's the best? Read the comments. The comments are the fucking
Oh,
best.
bro, they're all slaughtering him. Like,
Bro,
we don't want to see this shit.
Bro,
blah, blah,
Henderson
blah.
put a photo up and he's like, not good enough, whatever, about like the Brighton game.
Yeah.
So everyone's commenting like positive shit, like all good skip. You can like turn around. And this one cunt goes, "You played with no fucking soul." I'm like, bro,
And he means it too, but
yeah, he means it.
It's like,
Hey, and
you
I'm like,
mother.
I want to like it so bad, but I love it so I ain't liking this
Right,
shit.
like
Anyway, listen.
like, before we wrap up this segment, I've got a confession to make. Last year it got so bad that like I think I commented on Maguire. I started commenting on Maguire's
Oh, I
like,
do that. I
page.
do that. I do
I was like,
when they're winning.
I was like, you play like a fucking brick.
you fridge.
Oh, bro, I was over it. But anyways, yeah, that's it.
All right, Arsenal, Tottenham. Arsenal are one step closer to winning the league. It's still early, I know.
I give him the fouls, man.
I'll give them their
No,
flowers.
give
I'll
straight,
give them their
straight.
flowers.
I'm ahead.
And you know what's a stinker as well, bro? It's Zinchenko, it's the Jesus, it's the player. One sec. It's them players that Pep sold that are doing the damage, bro.
That Pep thought, you know.
That is
didn't hate
actually,
it.
I cannot get over how shambolic that is.
So, Francis Ngannou's been dropped from the UFC.
Hey. All right. That's it. That's the EPL.
No, well done, Arsenal. Straight
No,
up.
honestly,
Like,
well
Yeah.
well done.
Adam, I know you're happy, my brother.
There was
Adam-
no way.
Adam's got no clue.
Adam,
Oh, yeah, no,
Adam knows nothing but Giroud scoring that goal and
scorpion
and
kick, what's his
Saka's
name?
top of the league, baby.
no,
That's
no,
all I
no,
know.
no, no.
So
And he
the-
sends me Liverpool digs here and there.
So the UFC is back with big news.
Oh, bro, that was
Cyril Gane versus Francis Ngannou for the...
Hey.
Hey!
Sorry, not Francis Ngannou.
One
Francis
sec,
John-
you fraud. You're gonna be on the fraud list very, very soon.
I'm all over the
Mr. UFC, Mr.
Yeah.
Dagestani, this, that. Hey, Jon Jones is back, baby.
John
The-
Jones.
the-
Jon
only
Jones is
goat.
back. And I respect.
The real goat is
And
back.
listen, the real goat is back. Jon Jones, the
He's
fucking
a
greatest fighter in
bad
the UFC.
motherfucker. I'll tell you that now.
He's back, right? Mate, move your hand. Come on.
Bad as hell.
Hey, we're talking about the goat.
Bad
All right.
as
You don't have
hell.
to-
All right, so Francis Ngannou was offered the biggest heavyweight contract in UFC history and he turned it down. I mean, do you blame him? Because his argument was, I can go fight Tyson Fury once and make more than that whole
We
contract.
need the details.
All right,
but-
go then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but listen, we need the details. Like, we need to know what they offered him. Because what
So
I don't
Brock,
know the, I
Brock
don't know the
Lesnar,
numbers.
Brock Lesnar was on a 2 million win, 2 million
Come on, you're not
show.
gonna pay Tim. You're not gonna pay Francis Ngannou 2 million. Like, I don't think.
4 million
Nah,
if he wins.
nah, let him go. Let
Yeah.
him go. If he can secure the fight, well done. You've secured your bag because you're not going to get that money anyway outside of that Tyson Fury fight.
And knowing his story, I'm assuming he's read his story and watched his podcast with Joe Rogan, like all the shit he was talking about,
Yeah.
how he grew up, and then, bro, he's so humble. And same thing as Mane. Mane does the same kind of thing as Ngannou. He goes back home, builds things, gives people
Yep.
opportunities. So, brother, go for it, go hard, make 20 million, 30 million, whatever it is. And come on, bro, I don't think people want to be fighting. Like, people with that kind of outlook on life don't want to be fighting and being fucking hurt for the rest of their life.
Yeah, because
So get the bag.
bigger picture.
Yeah, they look at the bigger picture. Get the bag.
if he can get the bag elsewhere, go do it.
Yeah. But now it's
John Jones
is
and
back.
Garn, what a fucking
Not even
matchup.
just that.
What a
Just
matchup.
Shout out to Jon Jones for signing an 8-fight contract.
Shout out to Garn for
8
taking
fights.
that fight as well.
It's a championship fight,
Of
bro.
course, but like it's Jon Jones.
I actually love Jon Jones, and
Yeah.
the more I watch, because wasn't really a big UFC fan back then, but the more I watch of him, the more I watch of him, the more I watch of him, the more I'm like, what the fuck? Why are we deprived of watching him now? You know what I mean?
that guy's a
He's only gonna get older. He might get slower. You know.
Yeah.
I want to watch him. Like, I want to see, because the UFC is the best sport right now.
And I'm really glad Ngannou is gone. He was holding that belt hostage.
You don't watch this. You don't watch the UFC.
No violence, please.
Nah, like
You know what, bro?
nah,
Let's start
entertaining.
bringing your Sundays to watch
Yeah,
UFC.
I'll sit down. I'll watch it. You know.
I assume you'll
Islam
like
Volkanovski card, he's here.
it. Yeah, you'll come. You'll
Yeah,
be
I'll
here.
come. I'm
What else is happening for the UFC?
That's all. This week
Leon.
we've got the title fight. Oh yeah,
Leon
Leon Edwards and
Edwards and
Usman got
Usman.
announced. Fuck, sorry, Leon. Honestly,
Nah, you never
It's
know.
in
bro.
London too. And then Gaethje and
Gaethje
Fiziev.
and
Yes, that's
Fiziev. Yes, I'm excited for that. Fiziev is very exciting.
Bro, it's
more
just going to
time.
be
Slugfest.
it fits his name, highlight reel. Fits it.
It's going to be a slugfest.
Yeah.
Muay Thai versus kickboxing.
I miss the UFC, bro.
So,
Fuck, I miss it.
we got title fights this week. We got the light heavyweight, Teixeira and Hill, and we've got Moreno and Figueiredo. Not that
For the
exciting. for that.
116th time. or
No,
whatever
nice.
it
I
is.
like it. It's good.
But we're just under 4 weeks away from Islam and Volk. So
Big one. We'll have a nice special episode for that one before it gets there.
We do, and we've got a special guest.
Yes, sir.
So,
But yeah, bro, the UFC. I missed it, man. I really missed the UFC. We haven't been speaking about it for a long
Alright.
time.
predictions. I want predictions. Cyril Gane versus
Quick
Jon
stuff.
Jones. Not who's gonna win, but how's that fight gonna go?
John
down?
Jones fucks him up in the third
I
round.
don't think so.
Okay, you wanted my prediction,
Goes
bro?
to
Fuck you.
decision. No. Goes to decision.
Okay.
John Jones has never really been, unless John Jones gets him on the ground and starts throwing some elbows, I think he goes to decision.
You don't
But
reckon he'll knock him out?
I can't remember the last time JJ knocked someone out.
Yeah.
Fair.
Like just being.
But can you fucking imagine he knocks him out and he just fucking... That'll
Oh,
be crazy,
and just
bro.
takes the belt and goes.
That'll be crazy, bro.
You know, if he wins that belt, he's gonna fight every single person in that division.
Yeah, he'll fuck everyone.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
got 7 more fights left
Yeah,
after that.
he will fight everyone and
He'll
anyone.
clean it out and then.
Who's his biggest threat?
Gane.
Probably.
No, Tuivasa.
I reckon
boy.
Gane or Pavlovich right now is the
Two
biggest
drug
threat.
fucked people just bashing each other. Him
I
and
got a question.
Tuivasa. I
How
love
big
it.
would the Francis Ngannou and JJ fight would have been? Like how big?
I
would that-
prefer this.
I prefer this, but I think the Ngannou fight would have just been riskier for Jon Jones just because of how much power.
Yeah.
So
Ngannou
big,
holds.
He's
bro.
never faced anyone with that much power.
Like the guy's got unbelievable power.
Yeah, he's fucked. If he hits you, you're
Unbelievable
fucked.
power.
The
I probably reckon his hands the size of like 3 of my hands.
So the return of Johnny Bones Jones. I'm keen. I'm excited.
It's a good time to be
Um,
alive.
And just moving on to the next segment, wrapping up that one. It's time for
Fraud of the motherfucking week.
Ooh, I'm trying to think, man. Ooh, wee.
I'll go first.
You can go. Do it like this.
the referees in the
Nah, Kevin De Bruyne is my fraud of the week.
Fair play.
I got to admit, I called for his head, asked for him to be dropped.
Fair play.
That's a stinker.
Fair play.
Oh, I got one.
My fraud of the week is Pep Guardiola. And I'm going to tell you why. He can't do it in big moments, bro. And one big thing for me, one of the most deadly players on your team, Erling Haaland, did not get involved in the game at all. At all. Dropping deep. I think we should all come to the realization that Pep can't play with a striker. I think he tries to make him. I don't know. He tries like. I think the night before that he was at home and his wife was next to him and she's like, "Can you just go to sleep, Pip, please? Like, go to sleep." And he's like, "No, I think I want to make him drop back." Like,
I think we would have done better.
Chill out,
I think we would have done better with Alvarez.
yes,
instead
that's
of
what I'm
Haaland.
saying. Is
Yeah.
if you're gonna play that style, you need the right player. So Pep Guardiola's my fraud and Erling Haaland's my fraud.
You
TK?
can't fold up the top goal scorer in the Premier League.
He's a fraud, cuz.
It's hard to find a fraud.
Uh,
I've been thinking really hard.
I'll go Graham Potter for starting Mason Mount. No, honestly, bro.
For starting who?
Mason Mount and Conor Gallagher. Like, bro, what do you... I understand he had a good game.
They
Connor,
played
but
well.
Connor did.
But who do you want him to play in that
No,
midfield?
no, Connor did. We had cover on the bench, bro. Like, come on, man.
Rotation, no?
Maybe he's
for
waiting
what?
for the
Oh,
Liverpool.
fuck. Bro,
Maybe he's waiting for the El
it's
Shirika.
that English tax, bro. I keep telling you. You guys, we talk about it. I don't
Nah,
get
but
it,
maybe he
bro.
wants to start Kovacic. I'm definitely he'll start
Aye.
Kovacic against Liverpool.
Fraud. That's it.
Okay, fraud done.
Fraud.
TK.
Fraudulent coach. Fraudulent club.
It's come to me.
Hey! That was nice. That was good.
That was nice.
For those who are wondering what I'm saying, I'm pointing at Mehmet, Jamal.
Yeah, that was good.
Ah, my government name.
I'm pointing at
Give him the
Mehmet.
gummy.
The reason I point at Mehmet and I call him the fraud of the week, I tell you now. The reason Mehmet is the fraud of the week is because
On behalf of you and somebody else.
on behalf of me and Zach Hausha,
Uh-huh.
Zach, my boy,
Uh-huh.
I said to you, I'll look after you and you can vicariously live through me. He's a fraud because he did not come to the game. He did not leave the game. He did not witness the game. He did not see Rashford get in and score the second goal that won us the game. So that is the fraud of the week.
All right, boys. Let's just get into Q&A quickly before we wrap
Oh,
it
we
up.
got Q&A. Hectic.
Yeah, I brought it
Sorry,
back.
I'll
I
ask,
just
I'll
ran
ask.
on my story.
I just had to switch it up from my...
Let's go quick. Let's go.
Okay.
Real stuff. Quick stuff.
First one is from it's from our graphic designer, Aaron.
Yes,
Shout
sir.
out, Aaron.
Aaron, my boy.
out to Aaron.
You boys have to talk
Hey,
about.
Aaron.
Thanks for what you do for us as well, my
we
brother.
appreciate you, Aaron. You boys have to talk about Ngannou leaving the UFC. I think we've already touched on it.
We touched
but
on it.
So the
Go get
final,
the bag, brother. Go
final
get the bag.
opinion is go get the bag.
Yep.
Next.
No issues again. Though. If you can get it, well done. If not, bro, maybe a big mistake.
Question from Tanax Marimbo. Where was Mems yesterday? Question from
Yeah, we just leave it unanswered. All right, no, go on.
the less they know, the better. Questions from Abs Abbas. Playing this style of football under Ten Hag, if given the cash, how long till we compete for Champions League?
Make it quick. It's quick fire.
Well, if we got the cash right now and weren't signing a lone striker from Burnley, I reckon we could be doing a lot more.
What Weghorst?
Honestly, I don't know with this manager anymore. I said he needed 3 seasons, but I'm not even convinced he needs 3 seasons. Like, I don't have an answer.
What do you reckon? You reckon you need 2 more signings to be like? I'm not saying win the league in every year.
Wait, what do you mean competitive for the Champions League? Is it win the Champions League?
Yeah, as in
Get
like,
to the final.
like semi-finals. Like,
Hey. Only a select few can do that.
only a select few can slip on the pen in Monster.
Go, hey,
in
come on,
2008
come on,
or
come on.
whatever. Sorry. Yeah, honestly, I don't know, bro. This guy has done more with his team than I expected him to do this season.
Gets his flowers, bro.
So, bro, only the sky's the limit for him. I don't want to say he needs 3 years, he needs 2 years. He's clearly in the first 6 months of the job showing he can. It's just what resources
well.
he has. Yeah.
All right. And Omar Kanoon, opinions on increase of NRL salary cap.
I think it's about fucking time. Pay these boys, bro. Give them the money. It's about time. I think they increased from 9 to 12 million or something. I don't know. But I'm going to give everyone a heads up. You're going to be seeing a lot of $1 million players. It's going to happen so constantly. Yeah. It's not going to be that big thing anymore. But it's a good thing, bro. Everyone's getting paid now. So well-deserved NRL players. Is there anything else?
All right, guys.
I got one. Khalil Asaf. Is there a method to Chelsea's owners' madness and we all can't see it?
Sorry, so what did you say?
Is there a method to Todd Bowley's madness? And is it just us that can't see his smart?
Yes, he's trying to get rid. My assumption is they're trying to get rid of all the players that we have right now that are dead weight, and I think some got the memo, such as Kai Havertz gave us a good game today. Ziyech is going. I have a feeling Pulisic might go
gone.
for sure. Mason Mount's gonna be hard to drop him because obviously he's a
Oba's
academy
probably
player.
gone.
Who?
Oba's
definitely gone.
So he's cleaning out and he's
cleaning
investing in the
out.
future.
Yeah, investing in the future. That's
Alright,
basically
so-
what I think he's trying to go for the rebuild.
Yeah,
That's what he's looking at, which is kind of understandable. But however, it's still madness.
But I think the question is, we understand he's going for the rebuild, but at what point do we call it stupidity?
I think it's stupidity. Straight
No,
up.
no. The moment he bought that Arsenal player, because I'll be honest with you.
Modric?
Yeah.
You would rather
Do you-
Enzo.
Do you know? No, not only that, bruv. Like,
No, here's what I didn't get, right? They went to Benfica. Sorry, I'm gonna go. They went to Benfica, right? They said 120 minutes. As I said, 120 mil.
Yeah.
They said, nah, too much. 100 mil on Madrid.
Yeah.
That's all.
That's all. That's
How
all I
does that
say.
make
It's-
yeah.
sense? Make that make
Because you need a midfielder more than you need a winger.
That's what I'm saying. And it makes how that, and not only that, this bloke came out saying, "I love Arsenal."
He was literally
like literally
twerking fast.
said, "Me love Arsenal," and then you are no.
Because
This side is yours.
I don't even want to get into Mudrik, but anyway.
I mean, they did the same with fucking what's his face?
Oh, Willian.
Cucurella.
Willian too.
Yeah.
Willian
Yeah.
worked out well for us, to be fair.
Anyway, that's it. That's a wrap, boys. We love you all. Thanks for
Like,
tuning in.
comment, subscribe, City
It's
till I
always a
die.
pleasure. We appreciate you guys for watching.
Jurgen
us.
Klopp, I love you.
We appreciate everything you do for us. May you have an amazing week, and we'll see you guys again next week. Enjoy.